Okay, so I want to chat with you guys about if you're potentially going to Africa. I want to chat with you guys about the yellow fever vaccination. Don't you guys like I have on my yellow gold, just kind of like inspired? I know. But I kind of want to chat with you guys about certain countries require you to have the yellow fever vaccination completed before you can enter their country. I'll put the list of countries in the notes below, but like such as like Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda, they require that before you can enter their country that you have a yellow fever vaccination completed. So the purpose of you taking the yellow fever vaccination is because there is a particular mosquito called, and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, it's called the Aedes mosquito, right? And they basically have the yellow fever infection with inside of them, and they can live in even the cleanest water inside them, and they can infect you. So basically what happens is you get bit by the mosquito, and then they insert bacteria into your body that cause you to have like high fever, vomiting, nausea, I don't know, like really bad headaches, and there's not a particular treatment to necessarily cure it, but there are a medication that you can take to help with it. But you basically take this vaccination before you go so that you won't get it, right? It's just a precaution to protect you from not getting it. Right? There was this one time, true story, one time, I ended up getting malaria and I thought I had caught the yellow fever. I thought I caught yellow fever, but I ended up getting malaria, but it was my fault because I was like, I've been to Africa like 1,000 times. And like, I'm not taking any malaria pills. And the one time I don't take the malaria pills, I end up getting malaria. The worst experience of my life. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. It is about the yellow fever vaccination. But anyway, if you are planning to go to Africa, you have to take depending on what country, you need to check the CDC website and also the embassy website to see what the requirements are. But you may have to take the yellow fever vaccination. So if you're located in the US, the first thing you want to do is find a travel clinic, or maybe a Walgreens or CVS. From my history, if you go to like a Walgreens or a CVS, they may not have it and they may have to order it. So it is just best to find a travel clinic that specializes in these particular vaccinations. So for me, I was in Washington, D.C. at the time, my first time going to Africa, and I ended up finding a travel clinic, and they ended up charging me roughly $250 to take the vaccination. Now, certain places, the price range for it could be from $105 to $350. Most insurance do not cover it, right? But check with your insurance first to see if they cover it. If they cover it, then all you have to pay is the deductible. But if not, that's the price range of it. It's one shot that you take in your left arm. And sometimes they'll tell you that you'll feel side effects. For me, I was like really achy. I had a fever. I was down for me like a day and a half, right? But for some people, they can take the shot and they can go about their business. But for me, it was a little rough. Now, once you take the shot, they'll give you what is called a yellow fever card. This particular card is a card that you have to show every time you go to one of those countries that require it. If you don't have the card, you can't enter. And before even the airline will let you on the airline, or let you on, they have to verify it. Now here's another thing too. If you don't have your card, most countries can go into their database and verify that you have taken the yellow fever. They can, because there's a database that verifies that you have taken the yellow fever test, right? Yellow fever vaccination. And once you get vaccinated, they'll fill out all the information inside, basically saying like yellow fever, what date you took it, the doctor that gave it to you, and how long it actually lasted. From my understanding, the vaccination lasts in your body up to 10 years. That's what I was told. So after 10 years, I have to go back and take like a second like dose for it. But outside of that, it's pretty simple, pretty cut and dry. Like, I encourage everyone to take it if you decide to go to Africa. Even if you go to a country that does not require it, I just say have it just to have it, because you never know, right? But again, it is definitely something that you want to look into and getting done. And I'm gonna put a lot of information and notes on particular places that you can go to, a website that you can go to find clinics, or also I'm going to put the CDC website to the countries that require it the vaccination and decide, in case you guys decide to go to a country that requires the yellow fever vaccination. So guys, thank you for watching my videos today. Hope you guys like, share, subscribe. And if you have any other questions about the yellow fever vaccination, let me know. I will definitely do research for you, give it over to you guys, provide it to you guys. But also, one more other thing I want to say before I let you guys go. Before you take the vaccination, make sure you consult with your personal primary physician, because you could have other health conditions where they may tell you that it is not a good thing for you to take it. So make sure you check with your health provider or your primary care physician to make sure that this vaccination will not throw off any medications or things that you have within your body, causing you any other effect.